Finally, one of the benefits of being a legendary rock band is a big back catalogue. Metallica have so much material that when they begin their next world tour, they will play not one but 2 nights in each venue. They have a new album, but with many of their fans now buying their music on vinyl, the band have bought their own record pressing plant. Making music hasn't really changed, they told us. It's everything around it that has.
Guitar riffing, drum beating and head banging. 40 years on, Metallica still rock as hard as ever. As pioneers of thrash metal, the band earned millions of hardcore fans, though that hasn't ever really sunk in.
In my wildest imagination, none of this was supposed to happen because it couldn't. The way the world was turning in the early 1980s, people like us and the type of music that we played was not supposed to connect with this amount of people. Just as I was walking in, it was like, all these people are here for us? For us? For our small little rock and roll band?
They've just released their 12th album, 72 Seasons, channeling the early years.
When we get behind our instruments, we're like teenagers again. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. And that's an important thing. It keeps us going and keeps things exciting for us creatively.
With so many hits, Metallica are doing something different on their upcoming world tour. In every city, they'll do 2 shows with completely different songs.
It seemed like a really good idea about a year ago when there were a bunch of email chains going around. It's very rare that 40 years into your career you get a chance to completely reinvent the whole concert experience, not just for yourself, but for the fans.
Metallica are putting their stamp on another part of music too, investing in vinyl production. Last year, vinyl outsold CD for the first time in 3 decades.
So you own one of the largest pressing plants in the US. How did that come about?
The way vinyl has come back from basically extinction in the last 10, 15 years caught everybody off guard. Having an opportunity to be able to get in and use the presses and then to be able to help the other folks in the community seemed like a no-brainer.
As time goes by, some industry greats look for peace and quiet. But Metallica aren't turning down the volume anytime soon. Rishi Davda, News at 10.